Wise Way Learning presents the Project Management course, Beginner to Project Manager. In part, this video presents why do companies execute projects? What is project execution? Project execution is the phase in the project life cycle when the work is performed, and everything in the project plan is put into action. What are the project execution phases? The term project execution process refers to the set of tasks needed to produce deliverables. Team members decide and assign execution tasks during the project planning phase. The execution process uses structures, techniques, methodology, and frameworks to organize the manner of delivery. The project manager will decide which structure best supports the project at hand. Commonly used process models include as work breakdown structure, Gantt chart, critical path method, waterfall, agile, Kanban, Scrum, Lean, and extreme programming. What are the project execution steps? The steps in project execution include a series of tasks to deliver a project on time, within scope, and under budget. The execution phase steps organize the project's resources and coordinate the team's efforts to meet the project goals as planned. You can break down the major actions required during project execution into 4 categories as produce deliverables, manage the team and stakeholders, monitor and control, and change management. What are the benefits of project execution checklist? A project execution checklist helps organize all of the moving parts of the execution process. Furthermore, a checklist can help you keep track of what's done and not done throughout the project execution. A project execution checklist will include categories identified by the project manager or team. The checklist also contains a due date and the status to provide transparency across the team. What are the steps in the project execution phase? There are 3 core processes involved during project execution centered around people, strategy, and operations. Activities, which may be either a singular step or involve many substeps, are the building blocks of executing any task. Detailed steps that fall within one or more of the 3 categories during project execution are here. What are the project execution gaps and causes? Project execution gaps occur when the real-time execution of a project fails to meet the strategy or goals developed during planning. A gap is generally caused by a communication breakdown or a mismanagement of the project activities. An analysis of the causes and risks of 6 common execution gaps to help your team expedite your execution strategy, and avoid gaps using preventative solutions, as mentioned here. What are the project execution best practices? Project execution best practices aim to create a team with the model qualities of a high-performing team. The leading current project execution best practice focuses on soft skills, and encourages productivity and supports the execution success throughout the project, as mentioned here. What are the project execution challenges? Challenges commonly occur in communication, personnel, strategy, stakeholder engagement, and scope creep. It helps to understand the causes of failure in each of these areas to know what to look for when challenges surface. What are the project execution risks? The term project execution risk refers to the measurement of uncertainty that affects the project outcome. Reducing the amount of risk first starts with planning for it. Train the entire team to optimize available strengths to address challenges as they occur, such as risk identification and analysis, risk communication and coordination, risk monitoring and control, and risk reporting.
Why do companies execute projects? Let's see. All companies and organizations have goals. Some of them are related to their normal daily work and keep the business operating. Other goals, however, are more strategic. To achieve those, companies cannot just lean on the routine activities. They must put all extra efforts and perform extra moves. These strategic decisions help companies achieve their aspirations to become a market leader, create the best in-class product, develop an innovative technology, and make the world a better place. So how do companies transform these extra efforts into the desired benefits and goals? The magic tool here is projects, and this is why companies perform them. Projects are a specific type of investment, and as any investment, in order to achieve the desired benefits, your output, certain resources are used as input. In projects, these inputs usually are financial resources needed for goods and services, organizational resources, the experts and professionals from various departments and also any equipment that may be needed. And last but not least, we have time. In highly competitive and innovative industries, Failing to keep your focus on the right initiatives just for a couple of months can put your company in a significant disadvantage compared to your competitors. This is another reason why companies need to be very careful when deciding which projects to undertake and which ones to postpone or fully abandon. Okay, now, with the resources granted, the magical project must transform them into the desired benefits. These benefits can be financial, increased revenues from new products or new markets; operational, more efficient processes being faster and better, resulting in lower costs; customer-related, initiatives to satisfy a key customer or the society in case of public projects; non-profit, goals may also not be linked to money, like environment-related topics, social welfare and aid, education, charity, etc. So let's see what projects would look like from an investment perspective. We're going to observe time on the horizontal axis and resources/benefits on the vertical one. Let's suppose we can translate all resources and benefits into a dollar amount, negative for the used resources and positive for the generated benefits. So in the beginning, resources are consumed by the project. Financial resources and professionals engage to perform the magical project work. As time passes and the project is successfully executed and completed, the line changes direction due to two factors. One is that the desired project output is now created, and this starts generating the desired benefits. The other is that the use of resources has now decreased or has totally finished. With the further progress of time, the organization continues to enjoy the benefits created by the project. These benefits must be aligned with the business strategy in order to make the organization achieve its goals, which we mentioned at the beginning of the lesson. Awesome. In the next lesson, we will review the typical reasons that may trigger a project. See you there.